Hello, hello, Krista. Mel's Crafting Corner. How are you, Mel? Good to see you. You can kind of see me. I'm getting my apron on. Alright. I'm gonna wipe off my camera real quick on my phone. I think it might be a little dirty. Looks fuzzy to me. Here, that's better. More better, more better. Thank you for sprinkling. Alright, let me move this big old ruler. My makeup gets all over the camera on my phone. Oh. Mel's Crafting Corner, it keeps telling me over and over again that you're watching. So I appreciate you watching over and over again. All right, Miss Giselle is finishing up. How is everybody? Say hello when you get here so I can say hello back. Teresa, how are ya? Let me pull myself up. There we go. All right. How is everybody this evening? Very well, I hope. I am tired, actually. I feel like this has been a long week, and I'm ready for the weekend. Oh, my comments are froze already. What's up with that? Try again. There we go. Hey, Laurie, not Lori. I'll never forget that. Thank you for sprinkling. I appreciate you. All right, you guys. I am Janice with J Will Creations. If you are new to my page, let me know. And I am in the Stand Tall Crafting Group event this evening. Before me was Miss Giselle with Your Craft Cottage. And hello, I think that says Lisa. After me is Carol Ruth with Carol Ruth's Creation Station. She is like the queen of the bottles. So hi Loretta, how are you? May regret doing this evening, you guys. I know I told you before that I have a ton of bottles, but I've been too nervous to do them. I do still have my tray that I'm working on back here with my bird cage and all of that, but the last little piece I have for that is the floating creamer above the bowl, and I am really freaked out about doing it, so I might not even do that on a live, or I may do a pre-record just so that way if something goes wrong, or if I need to say some bad words while I'm doing it, then it won't be live and I can edit that out. I don't know. So I decided for this evening to go ahead and do one of these bottles. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing it. Hey Peggy, how are ya? Let's see here. Teresa, I think I said hello to you. All right. But I did want to show you. So my husband, he's so sweet. He's always thinking about me. He was at the Goodwill a while back. He found this bottle. This bottle is really cool. I don't know what this was, if it was some type of alcohol. I don't know. On the back, it's got the sticker that just says U.S. Internal Revenue, and then the rest of it's cut off. But he bought this for me thinking I could do something with it. But I love it so much just like it is. And hi, Carol. Hey, well, welcome. Thank you so much. I hope that you like being here and you'll give me a follow and come back and see me. So anyhow, yeah, I think I'm just going to hang on to this for a while because I really like it so much the way that it is. I can't see changing it. The picture, I don't know if you can see on there. It's like a man in a fishing boat. So I don't know. Anyhow, I just wanted to show you guys that because I thought it was really cool. Hey, Carol Ruth. I kept tapping the story that showed your life, but it kept taking me to other people's lives. Yeah, it's being a PETA, I think, for a lot of people today. So Carol Ruth, if I do anything wrong on this whole bottle process, because you're like, you and Janice with Vintage Country Crafting are like, I don't know, the bottle queens. You guys got it all figured out. So I'm going to give it a shot. When I bought this bottle from Hobby Lobby, it says $7.49. I imagine I probably got it on sale. Take the sticker off. I have this, I believe, I want to say my daughter picked this up for me from somewhere. And isn't that really cute? I know there's a terrible glare on there. So when I bought it, I had envisioned this going on here with some kind of image. Hey, Michelle, how are ya? But I'm not going to do that because I could not find an image that I liked well enough to go with this on such short notice. So I went, there is a Facebook group. Oh my gosh, I meant to write it down. There is a Facebook group, Decoupage something, I don't know, where they have all kinds of awesome images that they create for people to use. I will look it up and go back and try to give credit to whoever posted this. And I just printed it on some rice paper. On 3 Lives I watched today, I didn't even have a comment bar. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is the image, and I printed it in 2 different sizes, but I just love this so much. I thought it was so pretty. Thanks, Carol Ruth. It came from Hobby Lobby. So I printed it, it said 4 inches, but that's because it had a white border. And when you put the image up, even though it's kind of small, it really does kind of magnify through the bottle. But I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I feel like the image is still too small. You guys tell me, should I do the smaller one or the bigger one that is going to take up more? I am thinking the bigger one. What do you guys think? And then my next question is, I was going to paint the bottle in this blue, try to match the blue. I've got all kinds of blues sitting here on my table that I was going to try to play with some paint colors to match that blue the best I can. Or I can use my ballet slipper and do pink instead. I have a couple of roses here, a larger one and a smaller one that I'm going to attach to the top of the cork. I think I'm really digging the bigger one, but again, we can decide that later. So, bigger, that's what I was thinking was the bigger image, just to take up more. So, let's go ahead. I'm going to use my water pen. You guys see okay? Let me put you down maybe just a smidge. Okay, there we go. Use my water pen and go around the edges. If it'll come out. There we go. So how is everybody doing this evening? I have to be honest, I haven't been able to catch a whole lot of the crafters today. I've got some replays to catch up on. It's been a busy day. So I will do that this evening. Bigger. Okay, very good. I thought so too. I'm going to try to do this in somewhat of a circle. I don't think it's really going to make a big difference. So now that we've settled on the bigger image, what color do you think the bottle should be? Should I try to come up with a blue that's somewhat close? Or should I just go the easy route and use the ballet slipper? All right. How is everybody's weather? Our weather is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of rainy and yucky and pretty windy. It was kind of making me a little nervous when I was on my way home that maybe we could really get some nasty storms coming through. Carol Ruth, I don't know if you know, or if you've heard me talk about it, but I am putting in, use pink, okay. I am putting in a pumpkin patch and a sunflower field and a bunch of cut flowers. And I know you're like the gardening queen, so if you have any tips or tricks, And ballet slipper as your image will pop against it. Yep, that's what I was thinking. I think it would just be terribly tricky on me. I do okay with mixing colors, but just okay. I'm not great. It's just okay. Pink, of course, Krista. Oh, that's hilarious. Okay. So, yes, Carol Ruth, if you have any tips or tricks for me, because I have no idea what I'm doing here when it comes to planting all this stuff, but I've been trying to do all my homework and learning all the things. I don't know. Have you ever grown pumpkins, Krista? Okay. Let's see. So here's what I got so far. I'm going to hold it up here and see. I think I'm going to go just a little closer to my image. You guys, if you would, maybe say some prayers or some good vibes for one of our dogs, one of our Chihuahuas. Both of our Chihuahuas will be 13 this year in November. She's been having some health issues for about the past 6 months, and I think it's her liver count, her blood counts, everything has been all over the map. So the doctor had her on some medication, and it seemed like she was feeling better, but she is my daughter Savannah, my senior. She is like her buddy. She has always been her buddy. But the last 2 days, she is following my daughter around the house at her side. I mean, if my daughter goes to the restroom, she sits outside the bathroom door and waits for her to come out. When my daughter left to go to school this morning, she snuck out the front door and chased after her. And so then my daughter walked around the yard and she was right next, like, I don't know. It just really has me concerned because she's being extra clingy. And she's, like I said, she'll be 13 this year, so she's definitely a little old lady, and with everything she's had going on, it makes me sad. You know, I know it's inevitable at some point, but it's sad. Thank you, Krista. It keeps raining like it has been. I won't be having pumpkins or gourds this year. There's 0 inches of water. Oh, that's a bummer. Yeah, and our puppy, she is also deaf. We discovered about maybe, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, I guess maybe 6, that she wasn't responding when we were calling her name. We tried several different, tricks, hiding around the corner, saying the word treat and all that stuff, trying to get her attention, and nothing. So we took her to the vet, no ear infection. It's just, she's old, so she's lost her hearing. Oh, there's the other one, whining, because my husband just got home. But, yeah, so, I don't know. Like I said, if you all would just maybe say some prayers that, she doesn't seem like she's hurting or anything, so that's good. Okay. Now I'm getting fussy with it. I'm getting too fussy. Okay. So now I've got it really a whole lot closer to my image. So, it's going to be so pretty. Okay.
Coming in good.
No, my husband's going to come in and say hello to everybody.
Hang out.
Yes, Carol, we do. This is my husband, Lonnie. He's going to come in and maybe read some comments. Alright. I am going to go ahead and paint. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to give a quick coat to my bottle with some Bonding Boss. Just so that way when I do go to paint it, the paint adheres. Oh, man, you might have came in just in the nick of time.
I'm good for something.
You're good for something.
Maybe.
Hey, Misty.
This is really stuck.
It is really stuck. Do I need to bang it on the side of the table?
Goodbye.
Hold your ears, guys. Yep, there we go.
Wow.
You loosened it. It's okay, you loosened it.
I'm good for that.
Alright. I'm going to take my cork out because I don't want to get it painted. Alright. Misty, did you buy anything else after we talked earlier? Misty and I have been the best of bad influences for one another the last couple weeks, encouraging each other to buy all the seeds. Michelle said hi.
Hey.
You did? What did you buy? Ooh, I almost forgot to leave a space for my image, you guys. That would have been bad. I'm glad I remembered.
I had to post online to all my fans that I'm live on my wife's.
You're
I
silly.
have a million followers on my page, but you know, it's a different type of thing. So we're going to go ahead and try to invite them all into this live.
Alright, so... Guess I could stick my finger in there. That makes it a whole lot easier. There we go.
Crafty Farmers.
That's Misty. She's my pumpkin sister.
She said hi. So, have you learned any new tricks about the pumpkin farming? We're getting our fields done this weekend.
Yep, we're getting all tilled up this weekend. Birdhouse Gordon more flower seeds. Ooh, dark blue pumpkins. Where'd you get them from? Did you get them from the place that I sent to you, or did you find another pumpkin seed dealer?
I have a question for her. So when we got our seeds, the white pumpkins, the seeds looked like they were painted blue.
I sent them to Misty.
So that made me feel like maybe they're like, I don't know, trying to stunt the color there by blacking out the seed or something. It's kind of strange.
Probably, yeah. When I sent that to Misty, she said that they're almost too pretty to plant because they really are.
Yeah.
All right, so I just did the one side. I'm gonna wait because I want to make sure that I don't paint over where the image is gonna go. So, oh, I did that wrong. Carol Ruth, why weren't you yelling at me?
Did that make you nervous? I'm sorry.
No, I was supposed to leave the hole, and I even,
For the decal.
yeah, I even made this. Okay. Go get me a wet paper towel.
It'll go over, right?
No. I want it. I don't want it. I want it to be see-through. I'm just gonna dump this. I'm out of baby wipes. Oh my goodness, you guys.
I made you nervous. Look, if you already made a mistake, you're always
I
perfect.
know. All right. Will this bonding boss come off? Oh, it will. Thank goodness. Okay. Whew. All right. See, I knew this is the first time I've done one of these. All right. Yes, the seeds were so pretty.
They were.
All right.
Hopefully we have a huge yield. I'm really excited about the light pink, aren't they? Porcelain. And
Porcelain
then
princess.
the blue. Those are the ones I'm excited.
Okay, here we go. Whew. Saved. I was about to be really upset. Okay. So. Alright. There we go. Whew. Crisis averted.
Great. You put it on the back.
So you can see through it. Yes,
Yes.
see, that's why I
Yes,
almost
cool.
messed up big time. Alright.
Very cool.
So I took this tip from, none of your seeds have looked like that. I'm jealous of that. This tip from Janice at Vintage Country Crafting, and I just cut out with my Cricut circle, and I'm going to use my transfer paper and put
The lines
over here.
go away.
No, I'll peel it off when I'm done. Just so that way I can keep that nice and clean. I should have done that before I started painting, but I got ahead of myself. Okay. So now I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to paint the back of my rice paper white with my Waverly Chalk Snow White. Just so that way. Hey, Monica, how are you? Thanks for coming on. Just so that way it makes my image stand out even more. I am going to do a no-no, and I'm going to use the same brush that I had in the Bonding Boss and just dip it right in there. Sure, somebody out there is cringing right now, but that's okay. So that is going to just help my image really shine through.
So many people are in these groups that are attending this today?
I would have to go back and count. I don't know how many was in the event today. But, well, actually, I take that back. It started at noon Central, and Carol Ruth is the last one at 8 o'clock, so. Miss Carol Ruth with Carol Ruth's Creation Station. Alright, so that helps, so that way it shines through. It really stands out. I'm going to give it a quick dry. Alright.
So where are all your people on here from? Like, I've seen Krista on there quite a bit.
Well, Krista is in charge of the group. Krista is in Wisconsin. Misty is in Texas.
She's in Wisconsin?
Yeah.
You know, I dated a girl once from Wisconsin.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, the girls from Wisconsin are always extra cheesy. I'm just kidding.
You're so silly. Misty's from Texas.
Texas. Everything's bigger in Texas, they say.
Yep. Alright.
Longhorn State. Got a sister who lives in Texas.
Okay, I'm gonna scooch. Here, will you put that back on there, please?
I don't know, it might be out of my pay grade there.
Oh, thank you, Monica. How are the babies? I love posting your pictures. They are just little bitty dolls.
Where's Monica from? Texas?
Monica is my sister-in-law.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah.
Wait.
And there's Done By Me, Marilyn and John, and oh my gosh. Marilyn and John, you're from Delaware, right? Is that right? I'm trying to think of your guys' opening tagline. I love it so much and I'm having a block. Alright, so I want to make sure I get my image right. I'm going to use this. I'm really trying to use this up. Hello, Helen. My friend called and I had to catch up. No, that's okay. I'm just glad you came on to say hello.
Done by
Who's
me.
this?
Who's Done By Me?
That is Marilyn and John.
Marilyn and John.
Yeah.
Hello, Marilyn and John.
You've seen me watch them before. Yeah, this is my husband, Lonnie. And you guys, I am going to put this decoupage right on here instead of on my bottle. You've seen Marilyn and John. Remember John was making something with wood one day I was watching.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep. And I told her they take turns. Sometimes she crafts, sometimes he crafts. They both are very crafty people.
I mean, I'm pretty crafty, I'm just not good with the crafty stuff that she does. Let me tell the story how this started. Me and my wife started painting, drinking wine together.
We're having date nights.
Date nights, and then she started crushing me on the painting, and then she just went rogue on me and started doing her own thing and just left me in her wake a couple years ago. So here I am in the background, but I'm just gonna let her sit in the foreground and shine because she's so amazing.
Aww. All right, so can you switch back for just a little bit so I can? I'm gonna try to center this on the bottle the best that I can. Okay. All right. Put them to work.
That's all I do. Mowing all these acres.
Yes, the Delaware River. You're on the Delaware River. That's right.
Nice.
I thought I had it. All right.
No cursing on live.
No cursing on the live. That's why I said I'm not going to do the
There'll
floating,
be punishment later.
the creamer stuff, creamer bowl later.
I'm gonna have to keep you after the live for punishment.
Okay, so. Okay. So it's on there. You can't necessarily see it right now through my transfer tape. What time is it? 7:24. Okay. All right, so now I am going to go ahead and go over the rest of the bottle with the bottling glass.
No, this whole thing, you peel that off, right? Or do you just use paint over that?
I will peel this off.
Right, so you're
Yes.
just gonna go over that.
I'm going to paint over this,
Just
yep.
trying to get up to speed here. 'Cause I'm not a crafting expert. I just play one on TV, and my spouse actually is. So, I'm training.
All right. This white, this is Dixie Belle Bonding Boss. Just so you know, this is just going to help the paint stick to the glass.
Gotcha.
And we took a vote.
It's like a primer.
It is like a primer, yeah.
She's on the Delaware River. Do you guys fish the Delaware River? Just wondering what you're catching there. Like, I think it's like 100-pound blue catfish. Not sure what you have over there. Probably everything, I imagine.
They have an incredible old farmhouse. Lincoln actually visited their home.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And legend has it in their family, he even left one of his old hats for the children to play with.
Well, that's cool. Well, we have Lincoln's tomb here, one of his homes, and then the New Salem State Park where he rode a flatboat from Kentucky and got stuck in the sand and ended up staying here, and there's that.
All right. Oh, thanks, Misty. All right,
See,
give this a quick
I make a
try.
good background, so you're a foreground. I'm just trying to give you some depth to your life.
There will be a test after class, that's right. You better pass, too. You'll be in trouble. You're writing
Yes.
sentences on the chalkboard.
Yeah, I put a thing on my page so that Vince
Mm-hmm.
dropped in. What up, Vinny?
I think he's
How you
been
doing,
on here
Vince?
before, actually.
I see him with Ritz's all the time. He's cool. He's good people.
So, is anybody else ready for the weekend?
Hey, Vince.
I am so ready for the
Hey,
weekend.
Vince, share the live. Share the live, Vince. Let's go. Share it out. Get Jeff Allen up. Tell me we better get in here. He is the MC.
Yes, he is. If you guys can't tell, my husband is my biggest fan. And I love him for it. I do appreciate him. He supports me in all my crazy. I don't know why I keep touching this up. It doesn't really
You
matter.
get Jeff in here. He'll put one of them sparkly suits on. You come in here and he'll just do the play-by-play for the live. That's what I should be doing. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now she's got the blow dryer. She is trying the primer. Preparing for paint. Yes. Momentarily, the suspense will end and she'll actually be painting the bottom.
Yes, momentarily.
I can't wait to see you peel it off. It's
Oh, it's prom weekend here or there. I think our prom is the
in
first
May.
weekend, first or second weekend of May. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and peel off.
Ta-da!
Okay.
And good. This would be good, like for Christmas when you can make one of these shape bottles with the.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to clean that edge, or you leave it kind of.
So I'm
sketchy?
thinking. Oh, I'm gonna leave it sketchy. Nope. So I have my would you bend. I think I'm gonna use to outline the circle. You need to share a badge for your wife. What is a badge?
I don't know.
I don't know what a badge.
I got the top gifter badge. I'm pretty sure I gave more stuff.
Yeah, he gives
I got I'm the
stars.
number one gifter badge.
Pull up your phone.
And then
What's
pretty
it
sure
show?
you already used mine up. Let me see.
What is that?
What?
I don't know what that is.
These are stars.
That's the stars.
And so
All right, so we voted, and we're gonna go ahead and use the Waverly Ballet Slipper,
since you don't go stars.
and I'm
100
just gonna.
stars for the wife. What is
Oh, thanks. It's instead of
alive.
dipping my
I took your spot. Alea's jealous. I took your spot.
my brush in there, I am gonna dump that out on my plate.
Ground.
All right. Go ahead and try.
There you go. You can wait till after the live. We're not checking your homework during
He
the live.
needs to share a badge. I don't know what that is. Krista, say more, because now I feel like I don't know.
No, your husband's not doing enough. Let's see.
No, I don't. Now I feel like I'm not doing enough for other people's pages if I don't know what a badge is. Oh, is that when it's got like the little thing after a name or something?
Yeah,
The
that's
little
why
icon.
mine's the top gifter badge. Because I'm the highest gifter. Well, I was. So.
Uh-oh. Why is this like peeling my primer? Am I
Oh, yeah,
pushing
that's-
too hard? What am I doing here? Alright. Where's all my pro bottle makeover people at? What am I doing wrong? It peeled a little bit of my primer back there, but I was able to go over it again and push it back down.
Guess I'm failing you. Alright, we gotta do some wild stuff. We're down to 8 viewers in here. So we gotta get some people in here. So what we gonna do next? We're doing the wet t-shirt contest crafting event.
Stop.
I'm joking. I wouldn't do that. I wasn't talking about you. I was talking about me.
Oh,
I look
okay.
pretty good in wet t-shirts. I'm just saying.
Alright, I'm gonna be careful as I'm going around my circle here. This is not the mischievous Crafty Friends group, right,
That looks
Krista?
beautiful. Looks great. I'm
He's
killing,
being
I'm
naughty.
killing you live. Your people are dropping like flies. I think I'm wore out my welcome.
Oh, stop.
They don't like my vibe. I'm fun though. I'm a lot of fun.
See the little guy with an arrow by my name? Uh-huh. When you share publicly, you get the back. Oh. So you just need to share the live. That's what she's saying.
Oh.
Hit
Well, I shared it, but I didn't share it from here.
share and just hit share now, and it'll just share.
Okay.
Okay. Alright. I feel like I need to pick up the pace.
I really
So
like
I've got
the
30
paint.
minutes left.
That was a wise choice. It actually accents the flowers in the background.
I agree.
I really like what you do with that. I wasn't sure what you were gonna do with the bottle, and I didn't think of that. So that looks amazing.
This is the
Are you
first
going
one.
for
I
you going
see
for like a
them.
clean, crisp edge.
He
or
would
no?
fit right in it. Yes, he absolutely would. Maybe I'll have to bring him on Sunday and he can craft alongside me. Oh, he won't be here. He won't be here this Sunday. My kiddo has a
That
baseball. Is it baseball or basketball?
AAU basketball.
Basketball
this weekend.
tournament.
He also plays traveling baseball as well. So we rotate weekend back and forth for each sport.
But yes, I'll have to have him come alongside in the mischievous Crafty Friends group sometime.
That's where I found you. I'm just kidding.
I am not mischievous.
You are a retired mischievous woman for sure.
Okay, don't bonk me for a minute. I'm trying to be straight.
I won't balk you. So I'm
Trying to be straight. Okay.
Got you.
Alright, so definitely going to need a second coat, so I'll have to dry this up here real quick. Because everybody loves to watch paint dry, right?
I got one in the closet. Extra coat.
Extra coat in the closet.
Extra coat in the closet.
You're full of jokes.
You coming out of the closet?
You're full of jokes.
On the live.
Okay. Alright, I guess it doesn't have to be as perfect around
You
here
gotta
if I'm
show
going
that to the camera a little bit. Have you shown the camera?
I'll show the
That's
camera.
really, they're seeing you paint, but they're not really
I
seeing the
know.
beautification that's going on inside this bottle. It looks amazing.
Uh-oh, what's that? Get off of there, Fuzzy. The beautification, he says, that's going on inside the bottle.
Yes. Yes.
That is very pretty.
It is gorgeous. I used to put
Okay.
ships in bottles like that, and yeah, much harder. You ever done a model of a boat inside of a glass bottle? People do that.
They do.
Seriously hard.
Have any of you guys done that? That sounds like something that John with Done My
A
Me
model ship,
might do.
an old wooden ship inside of a glass bottle. Sounds like difficult as like learning Mandarin Chinese or something.
Mm-hmm. So I thought I was gonna put some fairy lights inside of here with the lantern. I thought that would go with it, but the lights I pulled out are not the soft little fairy lights. These are on a
She
black
said, how long
cord.
we married? We've been married be 7 years this year. 6 years, yeah.
6 years this year.
Seems like 7, but it's
Yep.
been 6.
Seems like
We've
7.
been hanging out for 7. She saw me. I think we got married like a couple months in. She was like, I gotta have that, and she signed
He
up.
proposed to me, so I think it's the other way
I
around.
think I did.
You did.
Well, I was desperate. I was about to have that surgery, and I was like,
He was
if I don't get somebody to marry me
desperate.
right now, I may just be single the rest of my life. So if I die, I was gonna die at least with the, idea that I was gonna get married, and then, that's how that went down.
Yeah.
So I'm in the VA hospital. I get the surgery. I come out of it brand new, and then now I had to actually marry her. I thought I was gonna die. I'm like, I'll just ask her.
He did. He
I
proposed
didn't-
to me the night before.
I didn't die,
his
so
surgery.
I'm like, damn, now I gotta marry her. And so it's actually worked out fairly well.
Yeah. So in his
She's-
act of
she's kinda
desperation, he was super sweet and said that he wanted to propose because in the event something happened to him during the surgery, he wanted everybody to know that I was more than just a girlfriend.
Right.
So, but come to find out, it was just desperation.
Yeah, I was a desperate man. You do weird things when you think you're dying. So.
Goodness. Thank you, Peggy. Ironically enough, Peggy's from Taylorville.
Oh, really?
I know. I'm not sure how she connected to my page,
I
but
know a lot
isn't
of
that
people-
crazy?
I actually had one of my appliance stores were in Taylorville on the square there for a while, and I sold it to someone else.
All right, so I suppose I should maybe let this cool down for a minute before I go and put another coat of paint. Don't let me forget to do that lip up there. Okay. All right, so what does everybody do with the back side of these bottles where the paper,
I'd say
Outlines.
put it against the wall.
just put it against the wall, just
I
hide
don't
it?
know. That's what I would do.
All right.
So
Okay.
we're gonna clean up these edges, or we're gonna?
Oh, no,
You
no,
know,
we're
what
gonna
if
clean
what
up
if you
those.
took like,
Okay.
just a suggestion.
Okay.
What if you took like some lace or something and laced it around the outside?
Well, I have this
Oh, you're using that. Okay.
that I was going to wrap around
Okay,
it.
that looked good too. I was just wondering what you were doing there.
Okay. All right.
Didn't want it to look jank, On my first live, I want to make sure the product
Oh,
is
yeah, you can't.
A1
You can't be on here and
from
have
day
something
one.
not turn
A1
out
from
just
day one.
flawless.
Well, I can't be on here and represent a, not a good product.
Okay.
I might even buy that from you when we're done because it's my first piece.
Oh, okay. All right. So while that's cooling for a second, I think we're gonna. Oh, I need to turn this on. Hey, thanks, Barbara. I appreciate it. And if you guys missed it in the beginning, I am in the Stand Tall crafting group event right now. There has been creators crafting amazing things all day long. Ooh. Will you get in that top drawer right there?
Just got that for you
No,
real quick?
because I don't want to. These are my brand new scissors. I'm
Just
ruining.
get that.
No, can you get in that top drawer and get my snips? There's been amazing creators crafting amazing things all day long. Are they in there? So you can go back and Oh, I got it. I broke it. Go back and catch the replay for anybody that you haven't been able to see.
Yes, have them all come back and watch this, and we try to have fun and be funny and make something cool and make friends.
So I think I'm going to, because I think I want the little bitty pokey stem right here to actually go down inside the court.
I've been telling her, I've been wanting to be on the live, but she always ditches me. I think she thinks I'm gonna steal her shine, and I won't do that. I'll be the background for her foreground. I will lay a foundation for her to stand on. No problem. I love her. We would make a good comedy group. Yeah, we could make a little sideshow, a little stand up.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks everybody for.
Misty,
Entertaining.
we should do like a joint live with our husbands both on here. That
That'd be
would
cool.
be a riot.
I'll roll an engine. We'll build some engines in the background or something. We'll fix
Build some engines in the
Yeah,
background.
we'll build a 350 small block and board out to 400 or something.
Okay,
We'll live.
so I just
Maybe.
pushed that down in there. I feel like now I made it a little too long. I want it a little smaller. I don't know if I can make it smaller.
Sounds like they want me to be a regular. I need a regular time slot because
Regular time.
I sit over there and watch you do it. So it'd be nice to just be involved more, so I don't.
Here,
feel
let me
left out.
let me up so I can get my snips. Talk to the people for just a second.
All right, I'm rolling into the top spot. All right. Her name is Lonnie Williams. My name is Janice's amazingly handsome husband. She's really talented, but she doesn't want to share me just yet, but I think she's gonna start working me in. We'll see if she'll work me in part time. Maybe we can move to full time. All right, you got this right.
Alright, my snips are really missing. I don't know. I feel like somebody's taken off with them. So my brand new scissors are just gonna be
We're
ruined.
dropping like flies. I'm killing you. I'm killing you live.
Babe,
I
it's
think we got one fan in the group. I don't know. I think they're all like, "Oh my goodness, she's so hot." And look, there's a dude over there now. We don't want no part of that. I'm just kidding.
it's in the evening time. People are like
I
different
know. They're
time
winding down.
zones
We need to
and
get
they're
over your
eating.
time slot. You have
They're
to move
eating
up. Need to
dinner.
move into prime time. Actually, 7 should be prime time.
People are eating dinner, doing all the
So
things.
we're the dinner comedy crafting show.
Okay. So that's on there. So now let's go ahead and give another quick coat. Sometimes the comments get frozen and you have to go out and back
And then
in.
it froze up. I don't know. Maybe it's
Sometimes.
We got 6 people in the live. What is that? Come on, people. It's called a
fine.
live, not a dead. So let's get it going. Let's bring your friends in.
It's
Bring 'em
fine.
in.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's
People
so
will
pretty.
come back and catch the replay.
You catch
And
the
if you
replay.
do come in and catch the replay,
Well,
be
hopefully
sure.
you like me because I would like to come back. We'll see how the response is. We're gonna have to take a vote from our six viewers and say, hey, do you want me to come back or do you want me to stay out of her business? Because this is the first one. And I don't really want to mess up the whole vibe in the group. So if I'm too much, let me know.
So if you all catch this on replay, leave us a hashtag replay in the comments. So
And
we
let
can
me
say
know
hello.
if it's okay if I come back and do this with her again, or if you guys want me to stay over on the couch eating nachos and watching sports, or cutting grass, or raising a bunch of bad kids, whichever.
Okay. Trying to go big strokes back and forth across it so that way I don't get a bunch of brush lines.
So
I feel like I should have maybe done the bonding boss a little thicker. So, like I said, this is the first time I've done one of these. So now I know next time to do the bonding boss thicker.
So I want to tell the group something. So we bought a 1940 Chevy pickup with a wooden bed that we're going to use on the side over here in our pasture for our pumpkin farm. And that's coming Monday. And we're super excited about it. I'm thinking about having a live event where she goes out and she crafts on this 1940 Chevy that's probably priceless, but we're going to make it into a crafting situation. She'll have a few of you come out with us. And out there in the pasture, we're going to like shabby chic this 1940 Chevy and make it look super cool. And it's going to say Williams Family Farms on the side. And so, anyways, it's gonna be cool. I think it's gonna be super cool. If you guys like that, put it in the comments that you want us to do that live, and we'll do it, and it'll be awesome. It might have to be a multi-part live because it's gonna be a lot of stuff going on with it. Let us know. I'm cracking you up. Yeah, I crack everyone up except for her. She doesn't laugh at my jokes.
Sometimes you're funny.
You don't laugh at my jokes.
Sometimes you're funny.
I'm hilarious.
Sometimes.
Just to everybody else. You're serious. She's serious business.
Okay.
So anyways, let us know about the 1940 Chevy truck.
Well, I told
Antique.
them that I think I'm going to do a live briefly to show them all, like, after it gets tilled up and walk them around the yard.
Oh,
Kind of like I
They
did with
said,
Misty.
do it. Who is this?
That's Misty.
Misty says do it. I told you it was going to be a great idea. Because we're definitely going to do the decal thing and craft around that. We're going to have to do the wood on the bed and stuff. We're going to...
Okay.
It's going to be cool.
So there's a bottle with our ballet slipper. Very pretty. Alright, so I'm going to get this out of the way and this out of the way.
If anybody,
Then I just start
everybody
making it.
wants to restore that truck, we're going to craft it instead. It's going to be... I think I should make that my thing. I'm going to...
That can be your craft project. How about that on the
it'll be
live?
ours, but we'll go live on that.
Okay.
It's gonna be nice out. We'll do that together.
Oof, I'm going to be cutting it close on time.
It's gonna be a mini series though, because it's probably gonna be a lot
Alright,
of stuff for it.
so this is Would You Bend. And this stuff is amazing. It's all coiled up, and then as you heat it, it will loosen up and become pliable. Alright, yes, they like the idea.
Yes. I knew they would. You just gotta put me in charge of the marketing. We'll get it going. I am a advertising.
Put him in charge of marketing, he
I know you
says.
want to grow naturally, but I'm telling you what, that truck's gonna put steroids all over everything.
Oh my goodness.
It's gonna be cool. Who else is on the crafting group got a 1940 Chevy laying around? They're like, you know what? We're gonna craft a truck and see how that works out. And all the collectors are gonna be like, what are they doing?
Can I just add that we haven't seen this truck yet that we're buying on Tuesday?
But my friend of my dad's who passed away has had it 30 years under a cover in his garage.
Right,
So-
it's probably going to be in too great of a condition just to be able to sit it in the field and let it rot.
He said it's got some rust in the wooden bed. Some of the slats are rough, and it was originally blue and it was repainted black. So
Alright.
hopefully some of that's coming through. It's gonna look.
I'm
super
just
cool.
trying to measure about how much of this I'm going to need.
We're gonna have it out by the road at an angle. So we're gonna have wildflowers all around that. Then our flower beds. Then our wild sunflowers. And then the pumpkins will be around the other side. We're gonna have an actual event in the fall.
Misty, I'm
Exotic
surprised you don't
pumpkin.
have one, to be honest.
If you have a truck, it's gotta be an old truck. If it ain't old, it just looks like junk in the yard. So you gotta make sure it's old, so it's super cool.
Alright, I'm
I'm
going
gonna
to
let
make
it
sure
sink into the pasture.
this is dry because I am going to lay it on its back side when I go to put the wood you bend on. Alright, we've got 14 minutes, so we got to step up our game here.
Hey, Brandy and Wayne. Beating with
Beating
Wayne.
with Wayne, that's
I don't have my
Spider-Man.
glasses on.
That's
What's up?
Alea's new best friend that she,
Okay.
remember, she bought
She
that
needs
stuff.
friends, for sure.
She bought that stuff for, which Wayne, it's still in my purse. I've got to send it to you. I'm going to try to remember to do it tomorrow. It's the problem with my purse. It's like a bottomless pit. I stick stuff in there. I probably should have put this directly on.
Jeff Allen.
wood.
Jeff Allen is in the chat. Jeff Allen, what up, Jeff?
I'm using Type
Jeff
Bond.
is the MC. Need something MC'd around the world, Jeff will show up and show out for all of your parties, bar mitzvahs, and whatever else you got going on. Check Jeff out. He is the man.
Alright, can you get me another paper towel, please? Because now I've done made a mess of my fingers. I did this backwards.
Where'd you put the rest of that?
Peggy, this is Type Bond Quick and Thick. It is a super excellent glue and it sticks to just about anything. Wood, pottery, ceramic, stone, glass, fabric, leather, and most craft type materials. If that's what you were talking about. This is Wood You Bend. And I'm fairly new to this too. I've only used it one other time and I just love it. So I am going to keep my little glue tool going here while I put this on here because I'm going to have to heat it up as I... Here, make yourself useful, would you? I need your
You
help.
know I'm terrible at that.
Okay. Hold this onto here. Don't burn my fingers because that gets super, super hot.
Okay, I'll keep it. As you move it, I'll go with it. You couldn't have done this part without me. This was
I
all
know.
me.
I would have been lost without
I picked the
you.
perfect time, man.
You
This is-
did. I just don't know what I would have done without you. Ouch, that's my
I'm
fingers.
sorry. I was trying to read the comment too. So,
Alright. I need you to follow me.
well, you gotta keep your fingers from getting burnt.
Well, but I also got to be able to push
One
it
thing
down.
about husband and wives working
Hold it
together,
back just
if
a
it
little
doesn't
bit.
go well, it turns out terribly bad.
And it's the husband's fault when it happens.
Yeah, like the other day when he popped the tire on the wagon.
No, Misty, are you here? Did you hear that? I told you what he did, and now he's trying to blame me.
No, she said I want to put the wagon together, and it was like almost 11 o'clock at night, 1,000 pieces. So I go to rip it open, and the tire was right on top, and I jabbed it.
He stabbed the tire. That's what he did. Where is?
I did that instead of stabbing you. I stabbed the tire. So
Oh my
I
goodness!
saved
You
your
know
life.
what?
You're welcome. The tire saved your life.
The tire saved my
What's
life.
up, Jeff?
Here, you gotta hold this back a little further, and I gotta find my
That
little.
looks kind of cool. It's
Exacto.
coming off the edge like that.
No, 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 no.
Sometimes imperfect can be perfect. Be careful with that scalpel. That's dangerous.
Ouch. Okay, get back for a second.
Okay.
Okay. Yes. See, I even showed Misty the tire.
Jeff Allen. That's
I
my
sent
guy.
her a picture of it and showed her what you did.
You did?
I did.
Yes, until I stabbed the tire.
Yep.
Yeah. Speaking of tires, if you need a tire, go check out my guy Lon's Tire, Lonnie Sinclair.
None of these people.
I know,
are
I'm just
local.
joking. He's my good friend though. He's from the country. He's from Petersburg. Check him out. When he else
Okay.
wants to come on here, I'll give you a plug.
Okay, so
This
I'm
is
just
the
really
Crafty
pushing this
Pharmacy.
down there to make sure that tight bone is good and adhered. All right, can you move for a second,
I was
please?
trying to help out the wife, but apparently I'm too close.
Okay.
Go back up.
All right, 10 minutes. All right.
The wife's.
I've really got to
That's
get
crazy
some
over here.
baby wipes because this does not work very well with a dry paper towel. I'll have to go back and clean it up. Okay, you guys. Got that
Check
on
it
there.
out. Check it out. In
Like-
1 hour, you come up with a masterpiece every time. She never ceases to amaze me. Every time she gets done with the live, she's got some amazing creation. And for the amount of time she's been doing this, I think she does a phenomenal job.
Thanks, babe.
And it keeps her out of my hair, so I can do whatever I want.
Oh, out of his hair because I need to
I
be
can do
out of his
anything I want.
hair.
But now it's taking over, so now I got to get involved in it. So we're gonna start jumping in.
All right, I need you guys have to
Jeff,
grab
really
a
gotta check out this 40 Chevy I got coming Monday. It's gonna be
brush.
super cool, over the top.
I'm gonna try to clean up some of this
Bring your
glue.
grandkids out for some pumpkins this fall.
Like I said, I should have put the type on top of the wood you bend instead of the bottle, but I wasn't thinking because I was trying to hurry, getting in a rush. Okay. Alright, we're gonna pick up the pace here, guys. I'm gonna paint that pink
You're
also.
right on schedule.
Or should I? Well, I gotta be done at 8
You
o'clock.
get the little
Should I
residue
do?
off there.
Well, I'm gonna have
I
to
got
use.
a flat razor blade,
Yep.
a small one.
That's fine.
I'll
Should
leave
I? Okay, real quick. No, I'm not gonna do that on live. I'll clean it up later.
Okay.
He's talking about that I've got a little bit of glue inside here. Should I paint this pink also, or should I paint it gold? What color should I paint that? This.
What colors?
I can do pink. I can do
I think
gold.
it looks good in the wood grain.
Yeah, I don't like it. It's not.
Pink or gold? Well, it's already pink. The rest of it's pink. So
Well,
I wouldn't
this-
do too much pink. Gold might be. I don't know. Gold might be okay.
I mean, I could paint it brown.
brown. Like see the tree in the background. I think
Yeah.
the brown maybe. That
Brown, maybe.
That's why I think the brown that it is.
Okay. All right. Well, I do need to go and clean up this little spot right here.
Oh, speaking of painting, check out my guy Nick Black. Immaculate glossiness here in Springfield.
He's giving everybody's the plugs.
He
Like
actually
you guys
works
are
for
plugs.
Springfield Auto Body. I'm giving them a free plug. He's one of the painters over there. He is an amazing friend of mine and does a fabulous job.
Our next creator. Yep, our next creator is Carol Ruth with Carol Ruth's Creation Station.
All right, Carol
She
Ruth in the
is
chat.
awesome. Gold. That's what I was thinking. Let me grab gold real quick. I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
try
I
to.
guess I was overruled.
All right.
Hey, what's up? Is that
Gold, gold. Okay.
I feel like we're Siamese twins in this live. I've been on here.
Whoa, hold on.
It looks really good.
I think that
I
this
can't believe
really
I
needs
inspired
stirred
you to
up.
make that.
You inspired me to make it. You are
I am an inspiration.
Such an
That's why you
inspiration.
married me. I'm the wind beneath your wings.
you guys are hearing him.
Hey, every masterpiece needs a canvas. I'm just saying.
Let's see.
I'll give you a call when I get
What
done,
is
Jeff.
the deal? Why does this
We
look?
got you. Should be busting out that Harley Davidson jacket here.
This is glitter finish. Hold on. I don't think this is not what I want. Hold on, you guys. Impromptu. I wasn't there. This is what I want.
You're running low
Here.
on time.
Yep,
on
I
your
know.
live.
Now you're freaking me out, man. All right, here. Put this.
I'm sidetracking you a little bit.
You are. Put that lid back on there.
Well, you know what? I'm worth it. So, say it.
You guys, I am going to, this is what I was after. I am going to do some ribbons around the cork hanging down. I've got all kinds of chiffon ribbons and lace and everything up here. So I'm going to paint this real quick.
Thanks, Jeff. I am the son of Superman. That is correct. I am direct offspring of the superhero himself. Mrs. Lois Lane.
The gold really just blends in with this color, would you been? Just kind of makes it all pop. It's not super noticeable, but
Actually,
just
it looks
enough.
way better than I thought it was going to look because it's
Yeah.
just a little bit brighter than the color that it already was.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's
just
a
adds
metallic.
I was just kinda
This
touching
is
it.
a Deco Art metallic,
Yeah, just a little bit of that. on the
24
top.
karat gold.
Just brighten it up a little bit.
So I'm glad that I decided to do the bottle because I've been wanting to do it for a really long time, but I was extremely nervous. Babe, I showed them that bottle that you bought for me.
That bottle's cool. That
I
was the
know,
Salvation
it's
Army.
so
I think
cool.
it's German.
I think it was the Goodwill, not Salvation Army.
Whichever. Yeah, it was Goodwill, but I'm saying it looks like it was German. The man in the boat.
Well, it says
We like the
US
name.
something or another
does.
on the back, but I can't make out because the sticker's been torn off.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Okay.
So you've been waiting to do the bottle for a long time, and but
Because
you're
I
alive at the
was-
same time, so you did two.
It was a
days, so
twofer.
It was a two for Thursday.
I just always see Carol Ruth and Janice with Vintage Country Crafting. They do, their bottles are always so pretty. And let me just say, as a crafter, anybody out there watching, like, just don't compare yourself to what other people do. Just don't. Do you.
Yes, that's
Because you can psych yourself out, and everybody has their own way of doing things, their own likes and dislikes. So, okay. 756.
You have the flower in the top. You have a flower for it, right?
Yep. All right,
It looks
so
super cute.
that,
Wow, look at that.
makes it pop. I'm gonna glue these leaves up here because I do want to leave the leaves. Thank you guys, everybody, for coming on and hanging out with us this evening. I do appreciate you. If you're not already following my page, I would appreciate if you would give me a like and follow and sprinkle out, share the love, do all the things. Go back and catch all the other fantastic crafters in the Stand Tall Crafting group, which is where I am at today.
And thanks for taking my crafting cherry tonight. So appreciate you.
You guys, do not listen to him.
I'm the best.
Okay.
You're
All right. So there's with the flower.
I love it. I might have to purchase that. You got an online store yet? I should get one. Because I would buy half the stuff in here because it's so amazing.
Yes, I know you would.
No, I know I do. Like, I
Truth
love
be
it.
told, you've
All that stuff I
probably
do.
print-
I probably
paint the
spent-
wood you've been before. Yeah, probably so, Krista. Truth is, you've probably already bought half the stuff that's
No, I
in
know.
here.
She gets shopping sprees. When she behaves, she gets to go to
When I
Hobby
behave,
Lobby and Joanne
When I
Fabrics
behave.
and spend a bunch of
listen
money.
to him.
But she said it doesn't count against her numbers because I spent it, not her.
That's right.
So,
When he buys it, it doesn't count. All right, so I've got all this chiffon. I'm not gonna have enough time to get it started, or to finish it. I can get it
is it one on
started.
the top? or what?
Yep, I'm just gonna tie some ribbon. Just gonna do a mix.
We got people joining here, and make sure you keep showing them your beautiful creation
I
there
will,
as
I
we
will.
go here. So everybody gets a
All
shot to see it.
right.
If you guys haven't seen it, you just tuned in, check out the replay, and you can see the great entertainment value that we provide in the last hour.
Yes, you
The
know.
sideshow that is the Williams family crafting.
Hey
situation.
Jennifer, how are you?
Is that Jenny from the block? What's up, Jenny from the block? How you doing? How's Big Jenny doing? Is he getting offers from the NFL yet? Just
All right,
wondering.
you guys, I'm about out of time, so I'm just going to show you. I am going to add some more fabric and ribbon to this, but I am just going to tie this right around the top,
Very
so
cool.
that way it'll kind of hang down off the side. Something like that. So this is what I got for you this evening.
Very
I hope
beautiful.
you guys enjoyed the extra entertainment I had
Give
here
me a
this
round of
evening.
applause for your amazing work.
And I will post a picture of this when it is all finished. If you are in the Stand Tall Crafting group, as soon as I'm done here, just go ahead and refresh the page. You'll be able to see Carol Ruth with Carol Ruth's Creation Station. And like I said, be sure to go back and give the other crafters a like and follow and check out what they made for you guys today. I appreciate you being here. Thank you all so much. Have a great evening, guys.
She owes me
Bye.
a kiss for paying me for having a live.